All right, so I'm trying a new setup, trying to do some new things. Just because I kind of want to. I'm wearing some good mythical morning merch. It's super soft, super comfy. Not sponsored. But it's like the softest material. Like, I love when YouTubers have like actual merch teams and like actually want to make merch that is quality. Because like, this was $40 and I'm a member, not a Patreon. They have like a mythical society, so like I'm a member, and so I get 20% off, and I was actually okay with paying for this. But that's not what this video is about. It's been 40 seconds and I haven't told you what the heck I'm gonna record today. What is wrong with me? Anyways, we're doing favorites and fails, and this is not April favorites just because I've never done a favorites and fails. I just did my first empties video and I was like, you know what? Some of these, like, I talk bad about some of those empties. I'm just gonna start with the fails. Then we're gonna go to meh. And then we're gonna go to the goodies. Actually, you guys belong over there. Yeah. So, you know, let's just hop into it. This is a Shop Miss A AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I used to really like this, and I used it today under my eyes, and I even baked with it. And after baking, like, and I use the ColourPop concealer, which kind of dries matte. It kind of does da 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 da, but my concealer was still wet after I baked. Like, but I've used it like when I went on vacation, and like it wasn't something I should have took on vacation because I hadn't used it in a while, and like I was like, oh yeah, like I've seen people be like, oh, it's actually just as good as other things, and I'm like, yeah, it is. It's only $1. So maybe this is a meh product, because I think like, no, it's a fail. Like, for you to be a meh, you have to work, and I just, you know, there's some problems, but like, it doesn't even set ColourPop. Like, if I had used the Fenty, which is a very creamy concealer, maybe it would have been a different story. But something that is, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I'll keep it, but like, the next are some mascaras. So this is the e.l.f. volumizing mascara, which I've never loved. I've never loved an e.l.f. mascara, so I didn't expect much. But I don't know what it does. Like, it doesn't volumize, it doesn't lift my lashes, it doesn't really do much. I actually dipped a different wand in here and used it on the lower lash line because I'm starting to learn how to do that. And I mean, it worked, but like, that's not why I bought it. It was only like $2, or I got it for free, because you know e.l.f. has those free gifts that are just crappy products they want to get rid of. So they give it to you for spending $25. So I don't know if I paid for this or if I got it for free, but either way, I wouldn't even pay $3 for this. And another one is one that I got in my Boxy Luxe in December, because that was the only Boxy Luxe I got. This is the Grande Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. Now, I don't know if I need the lash primer with this or what, but it don't do nada. The wand's pretty standard. But I mean, I don't know what it does. I don't know why people like rave about the Grande mascara. Maybe I do need the primer, but like, if you're a mascara that says you boost my lashes, I expect you to be able to do that on your own. Like, I'm actually gonna start putting, okay, don't rip it out the thing, Megan. I'm start putting things away so that I'm not just like having to do it at the end. And then the last one is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've never had a flaking mascara. I think it goes on okay. I think it does okay, but like, it just flakes so much. Oh my God. And then it's like the biggest, like, I know you've seen this one over and over. It's the most, like, yo, it's so huge. So freaking huge. Oh my God. I don't know why Jackie Aina makes this. I don't know. Everybody's got different taste, and I'm gonna finish her, but like she's not my fave, and yeah, I don't. I'm not great with. I don't love it. The next thing is this NYX Shine Killer Primer. I'm pretty sure, like I just got their Pore Filler Primer. Pretty sure I'm not gonna like that either. This makes me shiny. Like it's not a matte primer, but I don't know. Oh, it does say leaving skin looking matte. It makes me shiny. Like if I put on my Coola sunscreen, which is right over there, and then I put this on top like 10 minutes later, because usually I put on sunscreen downstairs, but sometimes I forget, so I had to put on the Coola. So I'll do my brows and then I'll put on primer, and then I'll let that sit. And the Coola sunscreen, it leaves me kind of neutral, and that primer, I don't know what it's supposed to do. Like I don't feel matte. I don't think it works. I think it's okay. And I probably didn't say this in the intro. I'm gonna tell you what's on my eyes at the end of the video because I'm really digging them. Sorry it's hard for me to look up. I've never had to look up at my camera. Let's just move on. The next thing is this Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. Got this in BoxyCharm. I think it was my first BoxyCharm actually. Everything looks gray on me. Great. There is a gray in here, but like even this brown is gray base. The shimmers they don't shim. That's all I have to say about that. It doesn't work for me. And then I think this video is gonna go up after my Juvia's Place countdown, but if it doesn't, spoiler alert, I hate this palette. It's number 9 in that countdown. The only color that I like is this one, and then I do like the shimmers, but I own these tones, and I thought like on the pictures and like the swatches, I don't know if they have swatches. I think they just like have it crushed up. So like in the swatches and stuff, and like I thought this was a nice deep chocolatey brown, and then like this one is what it is, a transition shade. This one I don't use. I guess I could use to set my concealer, but like, or my primer, but I don't always set my primer, or I'll set them with the transition shade. And then this is, I thought it was like a nice brown shimmer. It's more bronzy, and it just doesn't give me what I want. This is super orange, also orange. And this is a nice gold, but I own mini golds from Juvia's Place, and then these are good for so what I did today was like I put a lighter gold and then I put a darker gold on the outside, or like a yellowy gold and then a greeny gold. So that's good for like inner corners and stuff. But yeah, I hate the mattes. It looks greeny on me. Like I'll try to insert a picture, but like I don't know. Everybody thinks different things, so maybe you won't think it looks green on me. But even if it doesn't look green on me, the brown kind of looks gray, like when I'm putting things on, and then like when I was taking pictures. I didn't like how it looked. Like I didn't even post or edit those photos, because when I say edit, I mean I like fix the brightness, fix the contrast. Like that's all I know how to do. Trust me, if I knew how to do more, I probably would do it, but probably not. But yeah, those are my fails, which are very minimal. I'm pretty sure there's more fails. Oh, another fail, it's not in here, it was in my empties video, that freaking matte powder from Flower Beauty. No, it gives so much flashback, which is another powder that gives me flashback in my meh category. So let's move on to that. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. So you can see my girl is white, but it's an amazing setting powder, HD of course, because it's super white, but it's super finely milled. It works great under the eyes. I haven't used it all over my face just because it's super white, but it does wipe away. The only reason it's in the meh category is because it also has flashback. But I mean, if I know that I'm not going to take pictures, because when I take pictures for like Instagram, I don't use flash fill, so like I can use this. But yeah, it's a really good powder. It just, the flashback is awful. It's so much flashback, it's crazy. Okay, the next product that's a meh is this primer from Milk. I got this for spending $25 to sample. I think it works, but like it depends on the foundation. Like I used it today, and then I also like I used it smile lines and then like up here, and I only wore a skin tint, so like I don't know. I put the new Farsali drops, so maybe they just don't blend. But then also like places where I didn't even put the Farsali, like it was causing issues and I had to take everything off, reapply sunscreen, reapply primer, and like let it sit again. I don't know, and like I'm almost out of it. But then also maybe I use too much, because like if you use too much it will pill up on you. But like I only used a pump, maybe 2, I can't remember, but like no more than 2, because I'm almost out. I think I have maybe 1 more use, so like I don't know, it's just like it's always hit or miss. Like with the Fenty foundation, I found that I have to set with powder, and like I don't have to do that with everything. And then like the Fenty foundation is kind of matte. It's kind of natural finish on me, but like I can't set my primer with anything else, like other primers, and use the Fenty, because then it's too dry. So like I don't know. The next thing in the matte category is this e.l.f. bronzer in Perpetually Tan. The only reason this is in the matte is because this is not my color. It's pretty much my skin tone, maybe a little lighter. So like I use it when I use too much contour, like whatever. But yeah, it's a good bronzer. I just bought a darker shade because I had some points at e.l.f. and I was like, let me just get the darker shade. I was afraid it would be too dark. But you know, I'm always the darkest shade in e.l.f. So yeah, the next thing is this Pure Festival palette that I got in BoxyCharm. I think it's an okay palette. Like if you really are looking to use this palette, the mattes are really good. I think only Wild Child, Gypsy, Epic, Hidden Desert, and All Night are mattes. So 5 mattes, 5 shimmers, well, shimmers, and then 2 pressed glitters. The shimmers are okay. That's about it. They're okay, but like nothing to like call your mom and like brag to her about. The pressed glitters are pretty, and you will need to use a glitter glue, and they will stay with that glitter glue. But I'm not reaching for it. For one, I don't go to festivals, but then also I don't know. I didn't need this palette, but I think it's really pretty, and like, you know, I do love me a pink and purple. I've used the neutrally side, the browns, and then I put like one of these on for like an event. I don't know, I thought my look was good, and then I was like, it's kind of boring, so then I added some freaking pressed glitter because I was bored. So like, it's not something I'll reach for all the time, but it's good that I have some pressed glitters, because like I do own like some pigments, and this is actually a glitter pigment, so like, you know, good practice. And then I also own these little Stila bento box things, so like the lighter side is like a glitter, and then darker side is like a shimmer. So like, you know, it's good to get practice, because like I haven't used those, because it's just like, I could have used that green one today. Okay, next time, because I was gonna do this on camera, but like I was scared I was gonna mess it up, and like, so I used like a primer. I know that works, and so like it did work out, so I'm glad. But I will, if you want to look with this, it could be a different look, I think. I'm gonna test all three out and then I'm gonna give a review. Anyway, next thing are these NYX Ultimate Edit palettes. Like I said, I think they're okay. I think the mattes, the first time I used this, the mattes did not blend, but I also tried to blend them with the other palette, which I think is a different formula, because it's like I tried to blend out the dark purple in this one with this purple, and I found that these two work best together. I used a little bit of the gray, but like the shimmers are kind of awful. This is kind of like a glitter, like just glitter. It's a shimmer, but like it's really glittery. And then these work. They're really bright, which is what it is. It's a bright palette. So like I didn't expect anything less. But like I bought them together because I thought they would pair well together, but they don't really blend each other out. So I mean, they're good on their own, but like, and honestly they work better with other palettes, but not with palettes made with the same or in the same factories. I don't know. The next thing, I guess we can move into mascara. So the Essence Lash Princess, the pink one, I was supposed to buy the green one, but like I just read Lash Princess. I didn't know there was a whole line, so I thought there was only one. This is the volume one. I do like the wand, but I don't love the volumization. Well, I don't have any lips product on, except for lip balm. Thanks, Meg. I don't think it gives volume. Like, you know, you say you're volumizing mascara. This is also another one by Rimmel London. This says endless volume, and like I don't think they give me volume. Like, they're good at separating other lashes, but like I have them both on today, and granted I shouldn't like crap on, but like, do you see the volume? I mean, there's a little length, but like no really volume. And then also this e.l.f. double-ended mascara is a meh. I mean, it works. Sorry. My biggest problem is how small the lower lash line wand. Like, it starts here and then it goes here. So like, not even the size of my nails. So like, you know, it's kind of, people are like, probably like, oh, it's good, but like, it's a hassle. Like, their brow mascara wand is a normal length, I think. But then also it's hard to get close because I'm, you know, like I'm expecting a longer wand, and then like, oh, I'm getting close, and then like I poke myself. And then the upper wand is okay. I like this of my bottom lashes more just because I get more product. That's the real problem with the small wand. You don't get as much product on it because it's super tiny, and it's just like, it works, but like you gotta work a little harder. Another e.l.f. product is their poreless face primer. This is the value size. I got it because I got like 50% off, so like this was better value. To compare this is like one of the, this is a little thicker, the Professional, I can't remember the name. This is a little thinner and more silicone-y, but I think they're both pretty silicone-y. So like, I mean, it's good, but like, it's not my favorite primer. And I don't know how much it does to my pores for real. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. The next product is the BH Cosmetics Aquarius palette. It's good, and the shimmers do really shine. And I really love this dark blue they put in here. The reason this is a real meh, I don't love the browns. I mean, they're good browns on their own, but like, I think they're too gray. Like, they're brown, but they're also gray, but then they're also, I don't like the way they mesh with the blue. And then there's only two blue mattes. So these two are mattes and the rest are shimmers. So like, I don't know. I just wish there were more blues. Like, it's Aquarius. I get like, when you have like, think of a river, there's brown, but I mean, we could have did this one transition shade and then made that like, maybe something similar to like the color of, like, you can't really see it, but like, it's like a nice blue color. Like, it's iridescent, so like, you know, the color on the front, that would have been really pretty blue to add to this. Yeah, like it could have been better. Then next is another blue palette, the Icy Beige. I've only tried this once, but the reason I haven't done it again is just because, like, how many looks can you really make with these colors? They're super similar. Like, the only thing I really probably like the most is probably this highlighter. Like I showed in a video. If you didn't watch it, it's okay. It's a long video because, like, I was really trying to blend these, and like they blended okay, but then like this blue blends into a color that's very similar to this blue, and this blue is okay. So yeah, I might do another video with it, and I might just start using it more just to use it, but like it's a mess because it didn't make me want to use it. And also the Zodiac Aquarius palette, like, I've used it in other looks, but like I haven't used it again on its own. So like, I just feel, and I actually don't use these colors. I don't know what to do with them. Like, kind of reminds me of the next palette I'm about to talk about, which is the ColourPop Just My Luck palette, which I was on this. I don't know what happened to me. Like, something came over me and I just wanted green eyeshadow. Like, I wanted it, and I wanted it bad. This palette, like, I really don't like these colors. Like, if you take that away, that's a perfect palette. I mean, people don't do 7-pane palettes because they're ugly, but I just feel like they always turn my look away. I don't want it to turn. Like, I could literally just do the look with these 3 mattes and be good. And like, the shimmers are good. They shim. I think there was a shimmer I didn't really like, but I think I like them all. So yeah, it's just those 2 colors really don't make it like a star-studded palette. And people are saying like the purple palette, there's so much fallout. And like, I don't hate fallout, but like, I just hate it when even if I put like a powder layer down, it still goes through the powder, you know? It's kind of just a hassle. So that was all my matte products. And now we're gonna end on a good note, which is my favorites of like the month, past 2 months, 3 months, whatever. So the first thing is this thing that I just bought, but the reason I'm including it is because I've been trying out the sample of honey. Honey is like my skin tone probably in the summer, but cashew is like a good product that is my skin tone because like they're light, but they actually like blend in pretty well. So yeah, I have to debate if I want to go and just pick up. I didn't drink coffee today. So I'm trying to debate if I want to go pick up the full size of banana, or like, should I just do butter? Because I think butter is kind of like translucent in a way. Because cashew, it darkens my concealer, but like not darkens it past my skin tone, it darkens it to my skin tone. So I just can't use it under my eye. And butter is not available in the mini. I mean, banana butter is available, so maybe I'll go and test butter and banana and see how different they are. Yeah. I don't really know, because it's a hard decision, because it's $30 versus $18 with the Sephora discount. Forgot the words. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. Freaking love this stuff. Amazing. The next thing I have to talk about are 3 brow products. This is the e.l.f. Brow Tint. A nice little wand. Talked about this in my empties. So this is the old wand. I had to wash it because it was kind of in something I've been open for months. I broke my new wand because I like to bend it, but then also I like to pick product up from the sides. And yeah, I broke it, so I had to go grab the other one. And luckily I hadn't washed it. I mean, gotten rid of it. The next is Anastasia Brow Gel. I think this works really good. I think it would work way better for me if I had longer brow hairs, but we don't. But it still works. And this is kind of a mascara. I don't use the mascara as much because I always forget, but I do like the brow gel. It works really good. I love tiny wands when you have tiny hairs because they do so much better. Yeah. So yeah, another thing I like is this Camo Concealer, but this is too light a shade for under my eye. So this is the shade medium beige, which I thought would be perfect because I'm tan. So why the heck do I need to use deep concealers under my eyes? Can someone tell me why I'm deep in the e.l.f. concealer? Because I even have tan latte, and that I only use like in my inner corner. But yes, this is really good because it's self-setting. And so like I use this today for my what is it called? Eye primer. Gosh. Because like I knew like a self-setting concealer would really work well with most things, and so I just wanted to be safe. And so like I'll try it with other primers, but just to start off, where'd you come from? I hate those little plastic white and dust, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, now I use that one as eyeshadow primer, and it works. It really does work. And even like tan latte, like it's not that bad, but like I need to get the next color up. So the next thing is this Ulta tinted primer. Kind of wish I hadn't given one of my friends the nude one, because like I really like this stuff, man. I really like this stuff. And then also the NYX glitter glue. It works really well. I use it every freaking day to apply shimmers because I have very intense eye creases. Like you can't really see them when you're looking down at me, because like looking straight on you can probably see them more often. And then like up, oh yeah, there they go. There they go. It really helps keep things creasing, because like Juvia's Place shadows and even like the Kaleidos makeup, like their shadows are very emollient. So like when you have emollient shadows and creasy lids, like even if you use like a concealer to cut your crease, she is gonna crease. Because yo, I love the NYX glitter glue. I'm gonna have to buy another one. The next thing that I've really been loving this month is this iconic London Cushion Brow. I actually bought this off of BoxyCharm. But yeah, it's just a little cushion. Comes with a mirror. So I got this for $12 on a BoxyCharm little thing. And then I bought another one for $10. I'm like, how much did I pay? So like, that's way less than $45 freaking dollars, because I really like it. I used it today. I mean, it's a little lighter than I would go, but I mean, it really is a good eyebrow product. I don't even know if they make a deep, because it's in the shade medium, but it's pretty dark. And I use both the colors, and they look the same to me. I don't know who told them that it was different colors, but yeah. The next thing I had is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. I was able to get mine off, but only because like people posted how like you have to like push it backwards. I actually always forget to close this because there is so much product. I'm actually gonna leave the product that's up. I'm just gonna close this. So I got Summer Haze. I think it's really blinding. Like, yo, I have Illuminati that I got as a little sample. But I think this is really good. I never used Illuminati. That's what was wet. Cause I was like, oh, it's a loose highlighter. Oh my god. And then like I got the Fenty Rose on Ice, and I started using loose highlighters. So I was like, ooh, let me try this Diamond Glow Powder, and please use sparingly unless you want to just blind the aliens out there in space, because yo, I was beaming. Okay, let's move right along to my Sephora Micro Smooth. I have hit pan. It's actually probably gone, to be honest, because this is a domed product. I might need to go pick up another one before, because like this is what I use in the winter. But like I'm still kind of light, like, you know, I'm bronzing now because it's summer. I'm still debating because it's for sale still going on, and they had these at my Sephora at JCPenney's. Cause like I have the darker shade right after this. It's literally right underneath something. So this is in the shade Deep, and then I use Tan, but like I could also use 35 Bronze, which I might have to buy for the winter. But yeah, Deep is really kind of, it has an orange tint. So like I can't use this until the summer. And Tan is kind of orangey, but it's like, yeah, you can definitely see the difference. Like this, the Dome versus Pan. Wow, like I love this stuff. So yeah, I'll probably get another tan and might pick up a bronze, which is 35. This is my favorite setting powder for pressed. All right, so the next thing I think we'll start with, then we'll finish with eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving. Yeah. Okay, so there are two palettes. First one is this Dirty Cover Effects palette. Like, oh my god. And mine is especially dirty because like I had to trade with somebody to get the medium deep shades, which are a little dark for me, but like, you know, just to be light-handed. And homegirl didn't wrap it right and my highlighter came broken. So I don't even have this pretty highlighter that's going away. But you can still see the little designs. Like mine is pressed in. It's there. So yeah, mine's a little dirtier, but also this is a powdery product, so like powder just gets everywhere. The finishing powder I don't use because it's got glitter in it, but I guess I don't see the glitter like putting it on my face. I guess I could use it, but like very sparingly. And yeah. And then I used the brightener today because I used the Rosé on Ice, and that's really pink, so I wanted to like really glow today, you know. And the next thing is this Lovecraft Beauty bronzer palette. Now of course I can't use the lightest shade. Well, I could probably set my under eyes with it, which I think I said I would do. I usually mix these two shades, Sanifa and Aditya. Yeah, I think they're really nice. They're really bronzy, so yeah, nice palette, good quality. The last things that I have are eyeshadow palettes I've been loving for the past few months. The first is this Capricorn palette, which I did not think I would love. It's just browns, but I really love like the way the browns mix. But then like I really like the shimmers. This is my favorite type of shimmer, this brown. And this is kind of a burgundy shimmer, and this is a little gray. But I mean, they all work together, and this is a really good highlighter shade. I just think it's a good quality. And I think BH did a really good job. The next is this Hasina 2 palette. It's a purple and green palette with a pop of blue. It's just really good quality. The shimmers are really pretty. Like if I'm doing a different look, I will come in here for the shimmers. I haven't used this black. I'm not even sure that I've ever touched my brush into it, just because I don't really use black. Like I used black today, but like I didn't want the black to be like the focal outer edge. I wanted the green to be, so like that's what I did. I just did a little bit, but basically, yeah. I don't know, I think it's a really good palette. I love purples and greens and blues. There's a lot of kick up, but like it doesn't really fall out. Like that's what I'm finding with a lot of shimmers and things that I use, is like the others kick up in the pan, which I will just usually use instead of like swirling a brush in it more. I would just use that and tap it back on the eye. Next thing is also dirty is this Certified Tropical Wonders palette. Boy, I really think this is beautiful. Now, sorry about my voice. It does weird things when I talk for long periods of time, and then I also have, you can't see them, but my invisible liners in, so yeah. My problem is down here in the greens and blues. Like they're not really deep. Like the reds and the yellows and the purples get deeper, and then it's like the blues kind of get pastel-y, and the greens. Like I was doing a blue green look and I had to pull in my Afrique palette because I needed that depth. I guess I could have pulled in this Ascena 2 palette, but here's the problem. Kind of the same issue. Like no, like except for this green. I could use this green, but I couldn't use the blue because there's a light blue and then a teal. If I wanted a light blue and a teal, guess what I got? This palette. But other than that, like the depth is not an issue. Like I think I need the Dynasty palette, but I'm getting the Affinity 2 should come in the mail within the next couple days. It's actually in the States now. So like now I don't need the Dynasty palette because I have the Affinity 2 coming, and it's like basically the same thing. And my last favorite is this Jouer Holiday palette. They're ultra foils. I use this almost every day for an inner corner, and then like some days for all over the lid. Mostly inner corner. Like I use this green shade in the middle right there. My inner corner, it didn't really match because it's like a gold on my lid, but like it matches on camera, I think. Yeah. Boy, do I love this palette. Super foiled. So freaking foiled. It's crazy just how foiled these shadows are. Like I think the only color I haven't used is this dark gray color, but I feel like I've used maybe these two. Twilight and Eclipse. I don't really use those on my lid and not in my inner corner, but I feel like I've used everything either on my lid and maybe 1111. Yeah, those are the only ones that look like they haven't had a brush in them. Yo, now would I pay $52 for this and this? Because this is bad. I could have put this in my fails. Bad. The Funfetti one though, this is good. This is like Diamond Dust from, dang, they're right there, Stila. But yeah, this is a good palette. It's not available anymore, but I know they're probably gonna do another holiday release with ultra foils, so I would pick it up when it goes on sale because, you know, I'm always cheap, but like I like it. So yeah, that's the end of my empties video. If you wanna know what's on my face, that's great. It'll be in like 30 seconds. If you don't, that's fine. I hope you enjoyed this video and knowing what I've been enjoying putting on my face. But if you want to know what's on my face, stay tuned. But if you don't, sorry I dragged this on. If you don't, I hope you have a great day. And always remember, I look great, you look great, we all look great. And I hope you have a good day. Why did I say it twice? I'm weird. Anyways, so now if you want to see what's on my eyes, I know this video has been like 50 million years long. It's this new Kaleidos Futurism 1 Sci-Fi Green. Here's the palette. Comes with a little thing, nice mirror. I'm probably gonna do what Paulina did and do the names on the back, but like this is what the palette looks like. It's so pretty. I actually wasn't gonna keep this because I got too many greens now, but yeah, let me get you a nice little shot. It's got a black. I use every shade in my look today, so I started off with Radioactive. I started with Radioactive, and then I went into Smog and ET and just kind of blended those together. Then I added Dark Side into my outer corner, and then I put Glamour on the majority of my lid, and then I did the inner side with Nuclear, and then I went in with the shade Glimmer, which is that green from the Jouer palette, because I don't love gold in my inner corner even when I'm doing like a bronzy look. I just need something brighter. But first impressions, I think it did really good. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. That's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching.